Hello, hello. We are live.
Hooray live!
Okay.
So, I'm gonna quickly catch you up with what I've done.
Bitch.
I've got the outside. I've been working on.
Oh my goodness, you've done so much of that.
Yeah.
I imagine that was incredibly tedious to do.
Yeah, but luckily this is the thing I do when I don't want to think. I just come and place block. My music's a little quiet. That's better. There we go. So I also started on this forest. This tree. This is what I was talking about with custom trees.
Oh, excellent.
So instead of planting trees like that, I'm gonna try and build trees all around here.
Just make sure to leave a clearing in front of the cave itself.
This is the clearing.
Excellent.
These green concrete mark out where approximately-ish trees. Hello, Grimstains. Hi, Leafy Boo. Welcome.
Hi.
I also started this tree, but I don't like it, and I think I'm gonna.
That tree is insulted by your dislike.
Yeah. And all of the things here. It was pointed out that this would be a great mine entrance, which is why that's missing.
Yes.
Because we need a place to get into the mines.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna put. I don't like it just being nothing, so I'm gonna put some deep slate back here to mark it off for me later. That way, it's just like a little dark. Hello, Oreo Gaming. My day is going quite well. What about you? So yeah, we come up here, and obviously I'm still working on all of the terraforming, but we have at the top the Darth Academy. I've marked out approximately where the road is going to go. You know how most manor houses have like the U road in front of it?
Yep.
Well, this has a cliff, so I thought...
So a little roundabout.
Yeah, like a little cul-de-sac, so that you can come in and around. So that's the plan here. I'm glad your day is great, Oreo. Started 11 minutes ago. What a great start to your day. Hi, Lars. Have good class. I appreciate you putting your class before my stream. Hello, Sewer Plant. How are you? And hi, Purple. I'm doing quite well, thank you. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Mom, make sure you're sitting up.
Yes. I'm behaving myself.
And the
Hello, beautiful people.
Stretch and the hydrate. Oh, my water is empty.
Would you like me to get you some water?
Yes. Would you be able to?
I should get myself some.
You should definitely get yourself some as well. Yes. Okay. Thank you. And I will do a stretch. Hello, hello. 12 a.m. That's a decent time. It is 3:12 p.m. for me. Okay. So here is what we're doing today. I have been building up this academy in creative. This is the set of my role-playing world with my family. We've been telling this story pretty much weekly. Usually, our sessions would be right now, but one of our members has work today, and another one has the last week of the uni semester, so everyone's a bit too busy. There's no way I built this. I did build this. It's in creative though, so it's not as impressive as it would be in survival. But yeah, so I've been decorating this, and people have been encouraging me to info dump about the story as I build, because I've been like, nah, you guys don't want to hear every nitty-gritty detail. We spent 2 hours introducing NPCs. This is the desk where my character sits. But my mother is the storyteller. My mother is the person who controls the universe and all of the NPCs in this game. So, oh, I broke the wrong one. So I brought her in today, so that she can tell you all about it when she gets back. Thank you, Purple. You need to use endstone bricks and something? Yeah, I've been really liking them. I did not expect them to be this good, but they are. I need to add structural blocks here. This... we'll figure it out. This doesn't have to be a window there. I shoved that in because it looked weird without a window.
Natural light is important.
Welcome back. Natural light is important. But mostly I just shoved it because the outside looked blank, but I'm going to be putting structural blocks there. Thank you for the water. This is for the hydrate that Grimstains did. Oh, you got cold water. You're amazing.
Cold water is how I do it.
Why am I a good builder? Because I decided I was going to be one day and did a lot of practice. But thank you, Oreo. I'm glad you think I'm a good builder. So we have the chair lift because we're all about accessibility here. And this is an area I've been working on recently.
New.
This is new, yes. So I wasn't entirely sure what to do for this open area, so I figured.
No, I like it. I like it, and I like the greenery behind the brotherhood thing.
This is mostly because down here the ground is weird because of the archway and the library below. So I needed to put something there, but we've got this little like study area into the dining hall.
Green spaces are important for students' mental health.
Yeah, exactly. And guess what? It's right next to Unicash's office. Unicash being the therapist. She's a terrible therapist.
She is a terrible
She's
therapist.
such a bad therapist. But
She's only a therapist
Hey.
because she can... Oh, sorry.
No, you're right.
She's only the therapist because she has a supernatural ability to eat people's conditions. So because of the way the game system works, it's Monsterhearts, you can apply conditions to people, and they can be anything from what the rumor mill says about you to things that are actually true and long lasting. But things like hair trigger temper or dead meat or nerd are all conditions. They're things that when someone thinks of you, those are the things that come to mind. And Unicash is a supernatural creature who eats conditions. So she's the counselor for the school.
You don't need to talk quite that loud.
Sorry?
I just don't want you to strain your voice.
She has little to no actual skill at counseling. She is incredibly weird and off-putting.
Yeah, she really is. She's creepy.
So mostly people only go to the counselor if it's mandated that they do so.
What's her favorite color?
I don't know that she has a favorite color.
And I'm keeping with the gray color.
I think that's too much investment for her.
Okay. I just, I needed to put a colored carpet down because it looks empty without. So, because she is a terrible, terrible therapist, and I told some of my friends on a call about this, they joked that I should put up a graduation certificate, which just says,
I never graduated, deal with it.
I never graduated, deal with it.
I like it.
They were like, yeah, for a therapist's office, I guess maybe their qualifications. She has no qualifications. Also, this is the sort of punching thing that keeps coming back up that she has for Izzy, and this is a very, very bad deal with hang in there poster.
Excellent. So if you actually have depression, she can eat the condition, and you don't have depression anymore. If you are just depressed, there's nothing she can do.
Yeah.
And she has...
Supernatural therapist without actually a degree.
She has no softness of demeanor. No. She has no interest in your life or what's going on with you. She talks like this.
She's creepy and we don't like her, except,
she's basically terrible.
Yeah.
We have a number of staff who are very good at their job.
She's
not
one
that
of them. Hello, James Rift. How are you? What am I... Let's hang that down instead so that I can put something on the shelf. Guess a plant pot? You're tired? Yeah, okay. Try to sleep. Sleep well, Oreo. If you can't, I'll see if you can't.
Good luck.
Yes, good luck. Sleep can be difficult, but I believe in you and your ability to do so. And you said you were pretty good at executing ideas, pretty much just small houses. Yeah, I also build small houses mostly. This is all new to me. This I don't really like. This.
Oh, this is a dorm.
Yeah, this dorm. But it's so crowded. Look, this and this one are the exact same amount of beds. This one is actually, this one works.
Yeah.
There's 6 beds on this side, 3, 4.
Yeah, because the younger kids don't have their own private rooms. They have dormitory space.
So, I feel like I have to redo this one because it's just too crowded. It's too crowded. A plant, indeed, galactic. Oh, hello. So So Kai and Rin are the only students in the whole school because the others disappeared? You know how I
So that's Kai?
that's Kai, because Kai
Oh, you do have a nameplate on him. Yay,
Yeah.
Kai!
Kai's a wandering trader. Kai's not a good wandering trader. Wandering traders who show up uninvited, teleport around, and try to offer help but don't have anything good to offer most of the time. And Rin, the creeper.
Yeah.
I had other students. They're gone now.
The
I
Kai
put them
Rin
down.
shippers are pleased that Kai
Yeah,
and Rin
I
are hanging
figured.
out
I thought it was funny. Gina, thank you for the follow. You're gonna go because you're sick? Oh, take care of yourself. This is great. Thank you, Galactic. All you can build is mountains. I've been... oh, that's not the door I wanted. That's the door I wanted. I mean, I don't know if this counts as a mountain, but I'm kind of using some mountain techniques for it. I'm building a cliff face, basically. Hello, hello. How are you? Okay, so mostly I don't know what I'm doing. At some point I'm gonna have to populate Harlow's area, but I want redstone here. And I haven't figured out how to do the redstone yet. So,
Harlow's area should feel ridiculously cramped.
yeah, I can do ridiculously cramped. Here's an example of ridiculously cramped. It's not the best example, but this... Yeah, the storage rooms are gonna be about what Harlow's is, but I want the redstone in first so I can build the cramped stuff around the redstone. I'm not entirely sure how to do it yet. I need to do Naida's room. And we decided that hers is basically just the base setup. She hasn't put any furniture in.
She's got her bed, her desk,
A wardrobe?
a little wardrobe, maybe a rug on the floor.
Okay.
But she's done virtually no personalization. We're only 2 weeks into the school year, and Naida's a new student. But Naida she has telekinesis that goes off when she's emotional. So when she loses emotional control, things fly around, sometimes get set on fire.
Yeah.
People get hurt. And so as much as, if Blythe and Naida ever talked, as much as Blythe is worried about her place in the school being temporary and getting expelled, Naida has the same sort of problem.
Oh, sweetheart.
She doesn't want to impose on staff goodwill because she's already been, the focus of one thing that got one student impaled with rebar and a bunch of students hurt. She doesn't want to ask for anything, and she doesn't really know where to requisition this stuff. And she didn't get sent with anything from home.
I have emotions. She gets a shelf or two. Hi, Pretzel. Hello, Jay. Okay, James, how many different supernatural creatures are in the academy? There's 18 in our year, and we have the largest year?
Yeah. One of the rules for Monsterhearts, usually it only applies to the PCs, but when we were doing the first session going around the table, we decided how much magic we wanted to be there to be in the world. And the players decided that they wanted it to be a sort of Savior's School for the Gifted thing where all the students have powers. But one of the rules for Monsterhearts is that no two characters use the same playbook. So if you've got one werewolf, that's it, that's your werewolf. Nobody else can be the werewolf. So they're all unique supernatural creatures.
Does it make sense to only have a room for 6?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Although those floating beds are difficult for most students to get to.
Well, I do.
I figured you would do something about that.
I know.
So we've got
Ooh.
18 students and, 7 staff at the moment?
Oh, 7 sounds about right.
Something like that.
Oh,
Might be as many as 9 staff.
Might be. And hello, Dad says the best. Thank you for the follow, by the way. And yes, what did you miss? Recap. So, this is a thing I'm building. I'm gonna go out. So I have a weekly role-playing game with my family, which we don't stream or anything, so you don't need to worry about catching up on that. But I have been, for fun, building the setting of that in my Minecraft world. Well, I made a creative world for it. And so I'm building up some of the rooms we haven't done today, while my mother, who runs the game, is telling us a bit about the plot. And that's pretty much all you need to know. Hello, Deja. That's too far away from my brain to read. Asia. Shakov, I think. Hello, hi, how are you?
So the building itself is like an 18th century manor house at the top of the cliff, and I'm sure when it was built, either the building codes were a lot laxer or there was more cliff there, because it is perilously close to the top of the cliff.
Yeah, it's ridiculously close. But that's not just my building, like it's described as that close.
It is supposed to be ridiculously and perilously close to the top of the cliff. And for the last 26 years, it has been a school for supernatural youth.
Yeah.
Run by a being that used to be known as the Nightmare King.
Well, used to be.
They're trying very, very hard to rehabilitate their image. So because they are largely a projection of Dream, they get to choose what they look like. So in every case of choice, think of the least threatening. So it's a 4'2" elderly woman with thick glasses who has a soft-spoken little voice and radiates this aura of terror.
Yeah, she does. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's pretty. Seems like an odd name for a headmaster. Crumbling Cliff.
Yeah, doesn't go by the Nightmare King anymore. Principal Lydark is the approved title at the moment. But, learning what humans like and need and what their values are is not necessarily intuitive, particularly when your initial contact with them is through the dreaming, where things are not permanent.
This is such a small, cramped room. I might come back to it later. Thank you for the hydrate, Twitch Fury. Your name's Arabic, so it's kind of hard to read. Yeah, unfortunately, Arabic is not one of those things that I have much practice getting the pronunciation right of. See, this bed used to be the most cramped. This one here. But
that's pretty good.
It's not anymore. Yeah, it used to be like that.
And there are some students who I'm sure would like to feel enclosed.
Yeah, that's what I thought. This one's also pretty enclosed. Akukna, thank you for the follow and the posture check. My posture is decent. I need to squeeze my chair in a little bit.
Could be better.
So yeah, this is mostly the floor that I'm ignoring, but we have a little common area over here.
Yes.
And goes up into a bit that I haven't really decorated, but there's more.
But you have railings to make sure people don't randomly fall off into empty space.
Yes,
and I appreciate that as a safety measure.
I figure that, this school might not have been built with safety measures, but someone somewhere has put them in at some point.
Yes.
Hello, Tyler. How are you? I'm having trouble reading names. Okay. I'm gonna rotate my screen slightly. That's a terrible idea, but that makes it better. Oh yes, I have. Oh, come on, internet, you got this. Nope, stream's down.
What did you have to deny?
Someone in chat said something deliberately to get them banned, so I banned it and then denied it from the auto mod.
I see.
Call me Aita. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this because it says we're transmitting at 0. Is the stream down? I feel like it is. It says we're transmitting at 0.
How do you fix that?
Seems like it. Okay, I'm gonna